Some time ago I came up with a riff that I really liked, and while playing it I thought, hey, this riff could be really useful if you want to learn something mixed about alternate picking and sweep picking. So I figured, why not I make a video about it? This way you can hear it, learn it, and maybe use it to improve your technique. And actually there's more than just picking on this riff, but let's take it one step at a time. If you're new here, welcome to my studio and on my channel. I'm Stefano Rossi, I'm a guitar teacher, I'm the director of the DUP Music School, and in my spare time I collect vintage Italian toys.
Yeah!
You'll find a PDF with the tabs and the notation and an MP3 to play along with this riff just down here on the description box. Before we start, I have a small favor to ask to you. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and drop a like on this video. This costs you nothing, but lets me reach other guitar enthusiasts. So if you do it, thanks from the bottom of my heart. And if you want full access to all the guitar tabs and the backing tracks, check out my Patreon. You'll find the link just down in the description box. Okay, here's the riff, full version. Let me know in the comments if you like it. So the first part of this riff is a mix between alternate picking and sweep picking, all played in 16th notes, that means 4 notes per beat. You can start the riff picking down or up, but keep in mind that when you loop the sequence, on the second repetition the first pick stroke will naturally be up. Check this out. So if you want to study this motion a little bit more, just start with up. But keep in mind that when you finish playing the whole sequence, you will be forced to play on downstroke on the second main repetition. Check it out. So this riff, it's not so linear for the picking hand and could be hard to figure out how to pick it. Just pay a lot of attention on it and you'll become a master on the picking in no time. Then after the start we move to the first arpeggio that use a combination of alternate picking and economy picking or sweep picking. Economy picking or sweep picking is basically the same thing, because the movement is the same. Usually economy picking is referred to when you pick just 2 or 3 strings, but you know, the gesture, the movement, it's the same. So whatever, I call it sweep picking. So back on the arpeggio. First picking is down, then up, up. You can choose to either mute it for a more percussive sound, or just leave it open for a more melodic sound. It's your choice. From here we go into a series of 3-note descending arpeggios played across different string sets. The first one starts on the 2nd string, with the index finger on the 6th fret. The second one begins on the 3rd string with a slightly different fingering, involving even the ring finger, and the third one goes all the way down to the 6th string, leading into a scalar run played with alternate picking. The picking hand moves the same over all these arpeggios. The first half of the riff repeats, but the second half changes into a scalar note sequence that I really like. This adds a nice twisting in the phrase, I think. Here it is, played slowly with a metronome. Next we have a bridge section that connects the riff, and it's used even to connect the first riff with the second riff that I will explain you later. Here everything is with alternate picking, and the tricky part is keeping up with the low note changes while maintaining accuracy. The most challenging part is the last note of the second group of 16ths, because it's played with the pinky. And you need a mini bar on the 5th string to transition smoothly. The rest is mostly a scale run, so focus on keeping your picking hand relaxed and controlled. You can also add a mini bar here if you don't want to move your index finger from here. Now let's slow it down. If you struggle with sweep picking, I have a full video with common mistakes and how to fix them. I link to you up here in the right corner, so check it out if you want. Since this riff includes a lot of sweep-picked arpeggios, the key challenge is keeping the motion fluid while switching between the different techniques. Also, in the second repetition, you'll hear an harmonized guitar part. If you're curious about that, the harmony tab is included in the PDF that you can download down in the description box, along with the backing track. Alright, so the video could end here, but why stop? Let's check out the second part of the song. It's really fun, and I think that you'll enjoy it. This section features a rhythm part built around the key of G minor. We use mainly power chords on the 4th string. Everything is played with alternate picking, so keep your picking moving even during the pauses. During the first part, on the 16th note pause, imagine you are air picking without hitting the string, so instead, on the 4th bar of this section, on the quarter note pause, you can actually stop and relax, so. The tricky part here is to switch between the power chord shapes smoothly. At first I use a standard power chord shape with the index finger on the 4th string and the ring finger 2 frets ahead on the 3rd string, so. Then I add the pinky finger for the 6th, the minor 6th, a half step over the perfect 5th here, so. Then I shift my hand to a different position, moving the ring finger on the 5th fret of the 4th string and the index finger on the 3rd fret of the 3rd string. Now you can use the pinky finger to press here on the 5th fret of the 3rd string. And then you go back to the standard power chord position here. You can choose to move here the ring finger or the pinky, whatever you like most. In the second half, the hand follows a common shape. But watch out for the stretch across these frets. So, pinky finger on the 7th fret, middle finger on the 5th fret and index finger on the 3rd fret, with the ending with the pinky on the 7th fret of the 4th string. Now I'll play it slowly with a metronome. And that's it. I hope that you enjoyed this very cool riff. Let me know in the comment section if you like it, if it was useful, if it was easy or hard. I'm always happy to hear from you. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Ciao ciao ciao!